we're going to learn how to inoculate a culture and streak a plate. First thing for both procedure is to flame your loop. And when we flame our loop, we want to focus on the very tip of the inner blue cone of the flame because that is the hottest part of the flame. So we're going to put our loop there and make sure it gets orange hot. Then we remove it and allow it to cool for a few seconds. Get our stock plate of yeast. And if we want to test and make sure our loop is cool enough, we can always touch it to the very edge and listen for a sizzle. Ours is cool enough, so we're going to go ahead and take a small amount of yeast off the plate. We're then going to introduce it to our liquid media that's been placed in a sterile flask. Give it a little shake in the media. And your culture has now been inoculated. You want to right away reflame your loop to re-sterilize it. Once again, focusing on the tip of the bright blue cone of the flame. For streaking a plate, the procedure is very similar. After we've flamed our loop, we let it cool for a few seconds. Again, test it if we need to on the very tip of the stock plate, very edge. And if it's cool enough, we'll take a small amount with our loop. And then onto our fresh plate, which has been properly labeled with the organism, the type of media, the date, and the initials of the person preparing it. If this is a stock plate that you're redoing every month, you want to make sure that it has G418 and is properly labeled. Otherwise, if this is a plate for students, it can just be plain YES media plate. So to our fresh plate, we will introduce the yeast on the loop in a very casual zigzag pattern. Once your plate has been streaked, you'll go ahead and reflame your loop. And you're done.